Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Earth Angelic Soul Star Nation of Liberation and Truth. On this powerful day of transformations and activations, we are being encoded with an influx of higher dimensional light frequency and codes of the new time of prophecy and art. We are living in these prophetic times of the greatest shift on Earth. In this realm of the holographic multiverse, of the omega culmination point in the space-time continuum, we are the guardians and the guides of Starship Gaia. We lead the way in this exodus from the old 3D false matrix into the dawn of the new golden age of enlightenment. Ground crew, we are resolving all that remains of the false, nefarious, anomalous archonic energies and projections as interference patterns with the power of our almighty I Am presence, the unborn mind of Buddha. All things are perfectly resolved in the pure awareness of this infinite space of the now. All that is left of the dark, nefarious entities and energies are doing everything they can to interfere in our mission. They keep kicking the can down the road, but that road has come to an end. Good thing for our people and Gaia is we never stop. We never give up. We do not back down. We keep going through and through and through until total compression breakthrough. We came for this. Today is a very powerful day on the Mayan calendar, being Keen 60, yellow galactic sun. This is Mayan King Pakalvotan's clear galactic signature and one of the clear prophecy signs that were found on Pakalvotan's tomb lid in the Temple of Inscriptions at Palenque, Chiapas, in Mexico. Yellow galactic sun activates all starseeds in the vision of heaven on earth that all sacred prophecies point to in these great times of awakening and resurrection. Illustrious beings of light, as we go cosmic and transform through our quantum leap of consciousness into homo luminous beings of eternal light, we assist Gaia in going supernova to become Terra Nova Gaia, Mother Earth's rainbow body of superplasma light essence. I am here now in this body of cosmic consciousness, where I always am. We stay present and anchored deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama as we spread our golden etheric light wings and rise into the flight of the phoenix. We rise out of the ashes of the scorched mater and resurrect through the power of our passion and love of the Great Spirit and all of her creation. This is it, sistars and brothors of the light. It's showtime. Shine bright, our rainbow diamond prisms of multi-dimensional light. Aho! With these intense energetics coming in today, we had a white blast of light on the Schumann charts at 27 Hertz. Council of 9 coming in. This is 9th dimensional energy flowing through our soul star chakras. We had many activations all over Pachamama again today. 109 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. Most powerful 5.9 Western Indian Antarctic Ridge. 14 energy into the 5th dimension. This is south of Australia and the South Pacific Ocean. 9:03 UTC, 17 hours ago. 51.441 latitude. 139.107 longitude, 37 into 73 heaven on earth, and the 441, the mirror of the 144. Earlier today, Chile, South America, 414. Right on the border of Bolivia, we had a 4.2, 138 kilometers depth. West Chile rise 50, 10 kilometer depth. San Pedro de Atacama, Chile, 42. The Trinity, this is right on the Tropic of Capricorn. Fiji, we had a 5.5 portal, 379 kilometers depth, 39 into 73. U.S. Virgin Islands, 3.5. Sakhalin. Russia, 4.5, Council of 9 energies. Then the most powerful 5-9 West Indian Antarctic Ridge. East Timor, another 5-5 activation 10-10 portal. Philippines 4-4, 111 kilometers depth, 111 portal. Puerto Rico 3-5. In the root chakra again, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands 4.7, the coiled serpent, the rainbow serpent rises. Pakistan 4.2, close to the border of Afghanistan and Iran. In the crown chakra of Lemuria, Cordova, Alaska 3.4, Puerto Rico, New Atlantis Energy 3.5, Aleutian Islands, another crown activation 3.4, 7.7 portal, 7th dimensional energy flowing in. Philippines 4.7. In the heart chakra, Lemuria, Captain Cook, Hawaii 3.1. Dominican Republic, divine masculine energy 3.8, 11, 108 kilometers depth, the 18 into the 9. Mid-Indian Ridge, this is in between Australia and Madagascar, Africa. We had a 4.913 of the divine goddess, divine feminine, rising up. Rosita, South Texas 3.3, 3 kilometers depth, 333 portal. Kermadec Islands on the Ring of Fire 4.9, another 13 of the divine goddess. The whole grid again today, totally lit up, totally activated. As Gaia rises, we rise with her. A quick shout out to our divine sister of the light in our tribe of the Eagle and Condor on Patreon. Divine sister of the light Becky, Gypsy Soul Surfer. It is her birthday today. Happy solar return. Encoded 37 into 73, heaven on earth. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and auspicious day, and keep shining brightly. Now we continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 4 degrees, 3 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 7 degrees, 51 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 8 degrees Scorpio. The moon shining across a lake. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 5 degrees Virgo. A man becoming aware of nature spirits and normally unseen spiritual energies. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck, Dreams of Gaia, from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today, card 20, Desire. Keywords: desires, wants, dreams, ambition, goals, price, gestation, manifestation, consequences, selfishness. Keywords: what do you desire most? How much do you want it? Desire compels action. Make another attempt. Great expectations, great disappointment. Ground your desires in reality. What you desire will have a price. Wishful thinking? Has your desire waned or changed? Let your conscience be your guide. To desire something at the expense of another. Selfish desires mirror a lack within. Meaning, to desire, to wish or long for something. To lust or crave is to desire. In simple terms, desire means to want something. Desire is the fourth influence on choice, and when it appears in your reading, it asks that you explore your desires and ask what it is that you want and how much you want it. What are you willing to do in order to achieve your desires? Is desire the root of all suffering? Many religious texts state that desire is something that corrupts humanity and blinds us to our true purpose. However, desire is the state of mind that compels you to act and do whatever you feel is necessary in order to fulfill that desire, because you know that you will feel pleasure or be rewarded for fulfilling that desire. For example, you desire a glass of water. It is hot, you are thirsty. However, you are in the middle of the garden, covered in mud and sweat, and the floor in the house has just been freshly cleaned. How much do you want that glass of water? What are you willing to do in order to have that glass of water? You can almost feel the coolness as it slides down your throat, washing away the parched dryness of your mouth. You know it is going to be so nice, but having that glass of water involves putting down your tools, halting your progress, cleaning yourself off, taking off those muddy shoes, going inside, getting a glass, filling that glass, drinking the water, and then putting your muddy shoes back on before coming back out and getting back to work. So how much do you want that glass of water? How much do you desire it? Do you want enough to stop and do what needs to be done in order to have it now? Are you more inclined to wait until the task in front of you is completed? Could waiting also have consequences? This is desire in action. Desire in action means believing that a particular outcome is good. It is worthy of your desire. It means valuing something as important and therefore worthy of your time and effort. It is desire that drives us to set goals and then act on them. It is desire that inspires us to keep going, long after somebody else would have given up. Desire is what motivates you, drives you, compels you to act, to take risks, and to make sacrifices with a smile. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Kia Banks, remember when you knew your connection to everything, and you are not being distracted by an artificial matrix of separation. And beloved beings of light, anything that distracts us from our purpose, from our mission, that brings us out of the now, that causes us to be removed from our pure presence, from this now state of being, anything that pulls us out of our divine neutrality, causing us to be in fear, negative thinking, negative thoughts, negative feelings, are all distractions. 144, coming in 73 into 37. All synchronicities pointing to heaven on earth and the new earth. 1111, gateway being activated now. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee, Gaia is calling the lightworkers to stand by, for the planetary rebuilding is coming. October 29th, 2021. Dear family of love and light, Gaia asks the lightworkers to stand by. She said that Earth has been reformatted, and now the planet will start to shed the old energies in order to match the new Earth vibrationally as well as physically. Of course, this process is going to take some serious time, and our lightworkers who have signed up for Gaia's remapping process are needed to work hard. Gaia says the time has come for Mother Earth's rebuilding process. She asks lightworkers to pay attention and be ready. All of Mother Earth's elementals have been rearranged. Now she is happy with the new Earth arrangement and spinning much faster. All of Earth's elementals have been reformatted, and now vibrationally, all the elementals are vibrating at 5th dimensional level, which means physically the planet Earth has to rearrange herself. Some old energies will be dissolved. Mother Earth's physical rebuilding is coming. Mother Earth has started shedding the old energies. Gaia and the Divine ask lightworkers to be ready and stand by. Know that the process of Gaia's remapping has started, and physically, the planetary changes are coming. Divine blessings to all. Linda Lee, the Divine, and Gaia bring this message to you. So it is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Roxanne, Earth 1111. Between now and November 11th, 2021 is the Samhain 1111 portal gateway, in which the veils separating the spiritual and physical realms are at their thinnest. A perfect time to have direct contact, plus connect with loved ones that have passed over, ancestors, angels, nature spirits, galactics, ascended masters, gods, goddesses, deities, and so much more. We can begin our practice of divination or mediumship or delve into channeling higher dimensional beings of our inner scape. Remember that all exists inside us. We have had over 10 solar flares, including a rare X-class flare in the past 48 hours, and many more expected as the monster sunspot continues to turn to face towards Earth. Many extreme solar flares, CMEs, and other solar activity expected to increase during this time. Please be gentle with yourself this weekend and beyond. We have only had 1 or 2 X-ray flares in the past 4 years. Remember, the great solar flash is happening now. You are in it. We are heading into a massive acceleration of simultaneous, dissolving, exposing of the old, unaligned realities while moving quickly into new, harmonious realities. Kundalini activations plus huge DNA light body upgrades. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Asara Adams, new message from Archangel Michael. Greetings, beloved ones. We are sending you blessings of love and light in this now moment, and we are inviting you to open your heart to our message for you. Dear ones, what you are experiencing right now is all part of your journey to ascended mastery. Every time you are experiencing something unpleasant, you have the choice to deal with it, the old outdated ways. These are the ways humanity has dealt with them for thousands of years. The societal and psychological programs are still running for many. You will have free will to apply these old ways for your situation, or you can view the situation as a training course in Ascension mastery and apply the Ascended Way to create your victory of light. The Ascended Way is to call forth your I Am presence first, then the Ascended Masters, the angels, your galactic family of light, and the Telosians, to bring forth the victory and solution for the situation. Then remain in harmony, and before you know it, the situation is resolved, and you have strengthened your ascension muscle. So in a way, all your unpleasant experiences are practice opportunities to become better and better with your connection to your I Am presence, the Ascended Masters, the angels, your galactic family of light, and the Telosians, and to bring forth your divine victory. The more you view it that way and apply the principles of ascension, the better you'll become at it. Eventually, less and less unpleasant experiences are needed to assist you in your ascension. You will have gained enough positive momentum to attract only positive experiences and eventually ascend into the higher dimensions. Keep choosing the Ascended Way, and all higher realms are most joyous to help you. Know that all is well, beloved ones. Welcome home. We are walking beside you every step of the way. Dear ones, you are loved beyond measure, always. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you this truth from TelosChannel.com and from Divine Brother of the Light, David Starr. Message to Lightworkers. I am the daughter of God. I am Seraphim. I'm here to deliver a message to the Lightworkers. It is here. It is a time to rejoice on your planet. For you, dear Lightworkers, are the united Christ consciousness. You have come together and united in the highest of light. You have connected with us, dear Lightworkers, and have remembered your divinity, as was once remembered a long time ago. You have brought back the remembering. You have brought in the shift. For you, dear Lightworkers, have awakened and connected at such a level your consciousness, connected now, is grander than all the unawakened on the planet. For you, dear Lightworkers, are now the creators of the reality by weight of light consciousness on the planet. We bid you celebration. We bid you joy. Lightworkers are now to choose love, are to spend time in their thoughts creating, for they are stronger now that you are the collective consciousness. To bring in the reality by thought, by being in your vibrations of love and imagining now how the word will move the world forward. This is the tide you have been waiting for. This is the beginning of the great change, of the great event, of the great love that has been foretold. For what has been foretold is here. The love consciousness on the planet has exceeded the strength of all the unawakened. The great climax is near. We bid you celebration, we bid you joy, we bid you the new kingdom on earth, for the kingdom of heaven is upon you. As a collective, we are so excited to be connected with you, to be the change with you, for you, are us, and we are united Christ consciousness. We are the new keepers of the earth. We are the new light reborn. The new reality of love vibrates in the hearts now. It is the new collective reality. Happy celebrations, many blessings, for the time has come for your thoughts to shift everything. And from Starlight 432, Observations of the GCS-CCS. The negative forces do not have access to the galactic central sun and have an aversion to the galactic central sun. That's the GCS. All insight for creating the most powerful technologies comes from accessing the GCS and the CCS, the cosmic central sun. Now the GCS is the sun at the center of the galaxy, and the CCS is the cosmic central sun, the sun, the central sun at the center of the cosmos of the universe. And then also there's a higher dimensional central sun, the center of the multiverse. It is fractals, and it is a hologram, one in the many in the one. So the light forces will always have the technological upper hand. The only hindrance is when there is a hostage situation. The surface population has limited access to the GCS, CCS because of distortions of consciousness to varying degrees. The more issues a person has, the lesser the ability to access the GCS, CCS. Connecting to the GCS, CCS can help clear these distortions of consciousness. So the more someone accesses the GCS, CCS over time, the stronger their ability is to access them. I've noticed in my own case that perhaps the implants activate when I try to access the GCS, CCS, but this can be pushed through and should not be allowed to be discouraged. We're told over and over that we need to be the solution and be the change we want to see in the world, and that no one will save us. We must save ourselves. Specifically, this means that we must focus on the GCS, CCS to bring the energies through. Just focusing on the galactic central sun is fine, because the energies of the galactic central sun come from the cosmic central sun. Also, one can bring the light of the cosmic central sun through all the central suns of all the galaxies throughout this universe, then through our galactic central sun of the Milky Way, then through all beings of light in our solar system, then through everyone on Earth, and then through one's own body to the center of the Earth. Just bringing the light through is very helpful, but if chosen, this light can also be used to amplify the flower of life meditation, or whatever meditations one feels guided to do, and or to make statements of intent, and so forth. From starlight432.blogspot.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, stand in your light, as light showers your world, love, intelligence, new earth alignments. Be a vessel of light, be light, seek patience. As your physical form has endured this life, have patience, dear one, for it is part of the individual mission journey, and your awakening is powerful enough. Know your light flow is right for the now moment, light pioneer, paving the way for the collective consciousness, for the transmutational awakening is here. See the power of you, the collective consciousness of light, like a vast force growing, expanding, integrating, achieving. We are light, sending waves of cosmic love as we collectively pave the way. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Melchizedek. Beautiful souls, when we as humanity choose love, we phase lock our organic connection to the Christos, which is our future ascended self through Aurora Earth, also known as Ara Matena. This is our sovereign path to freedom, liberation, and divine unconditional love. Yesterday, a massive sequence was launched to restore our damaged genetics from Lyra and initiate love through all of our timelines, and to organically choose omni-love for the highest of all. Our avatar consciousness is making a full return to this system in the most expansive and infinite expression of our sacred lineages and founders. The important part about this is to know everyone has the freedom to choose. Your crystal direction home is love. It has always been love. The cradle of Lyra is going through massive processes right now, reclaiming all of its purity from the pre-fall Lyra. The Lyra founder genetics that have been destroyed are being retrieved through our family, guardian lineages, and massive timeline reclamation. The loss of our avatar Lyra DNA disconnected the angelic human DNA template and further plummeted angelic humanity into a deeper fall after the destruction of 5D Terra. Through recent events, there have been deep restorations to our consciousness memory records from Tara and Gaia, which are further now assisted in the Lyra Cradle Resurrection templating through this universal God Seed code. What does this all mean? It means the love and purity of all that you are is being returned. In a way, it was never truly gone. It has been under the deep levels of conditioning and separation programming. With the reconnection to our avatar consciousness, we are phase-locking our journey of gnosis and ascension to future ascended Aurora Earth as the Christos. With love always, Richard. From StarseedsChangingTheWorld.com. And today from the Goddess Circle, Mars enters Scorpio, October 30th. When Mars enters Scorpio, we like to turn the dial up on challenging ourselves. This energy can bring some energy to our willpower and make what we focus on thrive. Scorpio turns up the volume on perception, and you are more likely to see the motives of others right now, which can help you from being deceived. This aspect can also pull into focus where we are having issues making decisions in our lives. Mars and Scorpio can be frustrated with this and tell us the time has come to choose. Make sure you have all the information before making big decisions. Mars and Scorpio can turn up the passion in our relationships, which can bring the spark back to connections. From thegoddesscircle.net. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, October 30th through November 3rd. Make it right. It's feeling really intense with the Sun in Scorpio and square to Saturn. This is bringing up frustrations around where we have felt limited and held back from expanding into the new energies. Next week we'll have a powerful new moon in Scorpio, coming on the heels of this tense Sun square Saturn. Mercury in trine to Jupiter has given us sweet glimpses into how beautifully different our world could be. Mercury is gaining momentum and coming out of retrograde shadow, but coming right into his third and final square to Pluto. We are coming up against old, toxic structures that just won't budge. Venus is feeling alone and in doubt, abandoned by spirit. In Sagittarius, she is insecure about her destiny and purpose. Although still confused by her square with Neptune, Venus is about to reach once again for the light. She sets her sights higher as she goes over the galactic center on November 2nd. The feminine will be honored again. She represents all that grows and supports life. What would we do without her? She must be honored and celebrated. November 2nd through 4th is a major culmination of energies with Mercury square Pluto as he comes out of retrograde. The Sun is square to Saturn and Venus going over the galactic center, all leading up to a deep, dark Scorpio new moon. Time to excavate, cleanse, and heal all that has been hidden. Dark to light. From AdrianElise.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Scorpio square Saturn in Aquarius. Mars enters Scorpio. Patterns around resistance may be more visible now. The more willing we are to accept responsibility where we can and challenge our own personal limitations, the more we gain a sense of accomplishment and self-respect. Trust that you are capable. Live from a place of authenticity and integrity. Use time wisely. Passions increase as Mars enters home territory. There is a strong desire for truthful interactions, intense encounters, and deep soul connection through physical closeness. This transit turns up the heat, but jealousies can arise if we aren't getting what we want. Be proactive in your approach so grievances aren't allowed to fester. Use this powerful energy to pursue your goals with determination and drive. Mars offers you the will to survive. If crises occur, face them head-on, but guard against seeing things as all or nothing. This is a potent, transformative energy. Face your fears to generate the energy required for change. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028. As we edit this entry, it is October 30th, 2021, on the irregular count of days known as the Gregorian calendar. On the 13th moon, 28-day calendar is the 13th day of the 4th moon of the 13-moon year. On the dogecoin count is Keen 60, 8 sun, equivalent of Oashak, a jaw, the birth sign of the ancient Mayan figure known as the Great Pakal, or Pakal Voltan. Keen 60 is the sign 1 of the 13 clear signs inscribed on the edges of his sarcophagus lid. His is day 8 of the 13-day coded by Solar Seal 13, the Skywalker wave spell of prophecy, Keen 53 through 65. This is the 5th cycle of 13 days of the Tzolk'in matrix. Within the cosmology of time, the red Skywalker represents the archetype of the prophet. Number 13 holds the cyclical power of cosmic time, represented by the 13 days of the wave spell, the 13 moons of the year, the 13 orbits of Venus around the Sun contained within one pentagonal cycle, the 13th Baktuns of the Maya long count, 13, number of prophecy. From the historical perspective, Keen 53 1 Skywalker acts as an analog sign of the indigenous 1 Bane, 1 Reid, Akatl, associated with the historical prophetic figure known as Ke, Akatl Topiltzin, Quetzalcoatl, who walked the earth for 52 years, 947 through 999 AD. His prophecy of 13 heavens and 9 underworlds was condensed by American author Tony Shearer in his book Lord of the Dawn, 1971. The perfect antipode power of the Skywalker prophet is the night dreamer. It was precisely 130 days ago at the start of the night wave spell when we noted re-entering the dream. June 15, 2021 marked the completion of 69 solar years since the discovery of the tomb of mythic Mayan sage and king Pakal Votan below the Temple of Inscriptions at the archaeological site of Palenque, La Cama in Mexico. Inside this sacred funerary pyramid, the team of archaeologists led by Alberto Ruiz L. found this magnificent sarcophagus lid, considered as one of the most, if not the most, important archaeological discoveries of all time, only comparable with the discovery of the sarcophagus of Egyptian king Tutankhamun. The opening of this funerary chamber triggered around the world not only a renewed interest for the ancient Maya culture, it also released a prophecy. This prophecy is known today as the Telektonon prophecy of Pakal Votan, and also as the mother of all prophecies. On the dream spell count, the 69th anniversary of this discovery synchronizes with the start of the blue night wave spell. The night represents the intuitive world of dreams. This entrance into the dream time is then a good opportunity to reopen this time capsule and learn about the ancient mythic figure and his role within the dream spell cosmology by revisiting the short text entitled Votan Remembered, Devoted of the Wind. Why Pakal Votan? Who is Valum Votan? Every day I contemplate his deerskin incised with the famous low-relief sculpture found on the sarcophagus lid of the tomb at the bottom of the pyramid of inscriptions, Palenque, Crystal Moon 17, June 15, 1952. Every day I appreciate even more the mystery of that image, known to modern civilization for only 45 years. Alberto Ruiz Luelier, the archaeologist who uncovered the secret buried for exactly 1,260 years, called the man whose jade-encrusted remnants he found Uashak Ahau, 8th son, the galactic signature the man entombed, and the first of the 13 clear signs inscribed on the front left edge of the sarcophagus lid. Among the contemporary Lacandan Maya, the person found in the tomb of Palenque recalled the mythic Halach Uanich, or true man, known as the Great Pakal, or Pakal Votan. Precisely 1,000 years after the tomb dedication, in the year 1692, 2 Jesuit priests lived in Chiapas, had a correspondence in which they referred to a now lost text entitled The Trials of Votan, mythic accounts of a legendary king of the Maya known as Pakal Votan, whose life extended back to the time of Noah and the Tower of Babel, whose home was in the stars of Volon Chivim, whose adventures included 4 journeys to the Rock of Heaven via the ladder of 13 serpents, and whose incarnation near Na-Chan Palenque occurred as a mysterious site known as Volon Votan. Having built a tower of the winds at Palenque, he had constructed his fabulous tomb and buried with himself all knowledge of that tomb, except for a few odd marks in the stone floor and a set of enigmatic glyphs in the temple atop the edifice that came to be known as the Pyramid of the Inscriptions. Had it not been for the tile-speaking tube, Telektonon, protruding from the rubble beneath the stone with the odd markings, the archaeologists would never have dug at all. Pakal means solar shield, but Votan, any students of mythology recognizes Votan as one of the names of the Germanic or Teutonic god Odin, also known as Votan. Voten, Wotan, Woden, Wotan or Woden, and after whom the English day of the week, Wednesday, Woden's Day, derived its name. The name Votan is derived from the Vedic lord of the winds, Vata, and hence Votan is also known as Lord of the Winds or Devoted of the Wind. February 6, Resonant 28, Spirit Tower of the 7th Moon, is the night dedicated to Odin, Lord of the Winds. According to the Telektonon and confirmed by the inscriptions of Palenque, the great Pakal was unique in that he reasserted the matriarchal lineage derived from Bolon, Ik, white solar wind woman, the patroness and founder of the mythic dynasty of Palenque. Devoted of the wind, Pakal Votan claims devotion to the precious breath of Bolon, Ik, and the mystery of woman, commemorated by the 28-day cycle of the 13 moons. One life, one myth, one mission, one prophecy, one avatar fulfills all. My life search is perfected in the knowledge I leave with you. Do not look for me, but seek yourself, so that you might become wise in your own self-knowledge. Only then will God perfect in you what is meant to shine beyond your own death. From the lawoftime.org. A living stream, a living dream. This prophecy is a living stream that keeps revealing and uncovering many more fractal layers of synchronic harmony. We will be uncovering these new discoveries and layers during the next 13 days. 2021 through 2022, year of prophecy. Today is therefore relevant to remember that according to 1 Keen equal 1 moon fractal count of 260 moons, introduced on the 20 tablets of the Law of Time, 1997, this entire 13 moon planetary service wave spell is coded by Keen 53, 1 Skywalker. Therefore, the entire 3rd and 4th moons correspond to Keen 55, 3 Eagle, and Keen 56, 4 Warrior, the same gateways of the harmonic convergence of 1987. In other words, Keen 53 marked the entrance into a fractal synchronization portal where each daily Keen corresponded to each moon of the year. This nested synchronization is taking place from October 23rd, Keen 53, to November 4th, 2021, Keen 65, on the Gregorian calendar. Roadmap to the golden intersection of timelines. This wave spell holds a specific prophetic significance, as the last day of this 13-day cycle will mark the completion of the 8th Tun cycles of 360 days since December 21st, 2012, LC 13.0.0.0.0, and the start of a prophetic window of 1,440 days from long count marker 13.0.9.0.0, November 4th, 2021, to long count marker 13.0.13.0.0, October 14th, 2025, marking the golden intersection of timelines and the completion of 443 years since the start date of the Gregorian calendar. 443 years is equal to 161,803 days, a perfect fractal measure of the golden ratio 1.61803, to be continued. From medium.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. Today's galactic signature is Keen 60, Yellow Galactic Sun, Pakal Votan's clear galactic signature. After channeling and organically balancing the resonant tone of attunement, we are invited to acquire and maintain the galactic tone of integrity. Yellow Galactic Sun, Pakal Votan's clearly guides and teaches us to directly experience the superluminosity of our real self, our essential self, in order to achieve and maintain our highest integrity. Being in our integrity means to harmonize our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with what we know to be the highest truths. Integrity requires fearless courage, crystal clarity, and indomitable resolve. When we stand firm in our integrity, we are protected and provided for. Yellow Galactic Sun, Pakal Votan's clear, encourages us to focus on working with the elements that support our inner fire of light and to intentionally model our integrity so that it reaches others, helping to inspire and catalyze even greater levels of harmony. Our passion for life illuminates the way. Yellow Galactic Sun, Pakal Votan's clear, also reminds us to honor our solar jewel, our Great Father Sun, as we elevate the quality of our existence through a willingness to accept and integrate our highest truths. By being true to our own inner fire of illumination, we naturally ignite flames of consciousness that spread, offering warmth, support, and guidance to our planetary family at large. The cauldron of creation is inviting us to awaken and remember that we are all messengers to each other, moving and evolving together as divine brothers and sisters of our global family. Keen 60 Moab codes. 60, 3 times 20, 2 times 30, 6 times 10, 4 times 15, Vigesimal 3.0, frequency of Pakal Votan, Keen 60 first Claire sign on his tomb, from discovery of his tomb, 1952 to 2012 equals 60 years, Vigesimal 3.0, Moab zone, zone of ripening, affirmation, galactic universal fire, ripens, overtone, free will. Rune 60, galactic octave, limit space. Codon 60, measuring, from 13 moon piece time. And today from the Tzolk'in times, Keen 60, yellow galactic sun. The number 8 is called galactic, and its keywords are harmony, model, and integrity. The number 8 turned on its side is the symbol for eternity, and this represents time as a harmonious, continuous cycle. We live with the illusion that time has a beginning and an end, but really, we're all just on a loop. The 8th day is all about striving for harmony in our life, and by remembering we have plenty of time, should help you find that harmony. Today is yellow sun, which represents enlightenment, life, and universal fire. We experience eureka moments on yellow sun days, and so expect good ideas to just pop into your head. These days are great for problem solving, and if you are consciously journeying through this wave spell, today will illuminate the way. It's a lovely combination of number and day, suggesting that these good ideas will help you find harmony. Today's guide is yellow seed, which represents sowing awareness. This is a really helpful guide, and much wisdom and knowledge can be accessed today. If you wish to go on a fact-finding mission, today has the perfect elements for that. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, yellow galactic sun, 8, Ahau, Keen 60, 30th of October, 2021. Modeling enlightenment, 30-10-2021 equal 3-10-5. Equal 315, equal 36, equal 9. Day codes, 30, fulfillment, retrospection. 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. 9, endings, destiny, mission, service, humanity. Month, year codes, 10, manifestation, authority, power. 1, new beginnings, leader, original. 15, spiritual alchemy, charisma, magnetism. 6, heaven, Christ, romance, harmony. Keen 60 equals 6, heaven, Christ, harmony. 0, source, power. A powerful Christ consciousness day for solar enlightenment. Today is another of the clear prophecy signs that were found on the tomb lid of Mayan king Pakal Votan in the Temple of Inscriptions at Palenque, Chiapas, in Mexico. Yellow galactic sun was the birthing day of Pakal Votan, who was a very spiritually enlightened leader of the Mayans. Day 8 in the red Skywalker wave spell of awakening to our true selves through exploration and expansion. Today we use our minds to discover how we can expand our thinking and belief systems to help us evolve, illuminating the co-creation of a new time of solar radiant mind. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm. Action modeling, power harmonize, essence integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? Today is the day to integrate the new solar codes that have been plummeting the Earth and shine your inner light very, very bright. Love is the new current sea. Today's question is, how can I integrate more light from my explorations and discovery of self in order to evolve my mind and step into greater integrity and expansion of my being? Divine blessings for the evolution of our new planetary compassionate mind. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 60, Yellow Galactic Sun. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to enlighten. Modeling life, I seal the matrix of universal fire. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of flowering. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to thank everyone supporting our work and our mission in these channels. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations that we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Akita, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission in this channel, you can do so to our Patreon link at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sally Benson, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Barbara Schworer, for another donation. Thank you very much. We appreciate you both very much, and all of you for your continued support. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her handmade, beautiful goddess totems, angels, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And the images in this video are some of the angels that she makes for the top of a Christmas tree or your altar or wherever would bring you joy. So please support her at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sis stars of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, October 28, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Times of change keep shining. Watercolor is seen in multi-planes. Approaches from specific travelers in progress. Gaian rotations are adjusted. Polar adjustments in progress. Guyana special frequency activated. Terran core is expanded. Moral wars ease. Ancient kings are removed. Re-anchoring are initiated. Protocol destempo 1600-1412 started. Harmonizations happen. 74% non-regressive. Attention Hetonic supporters. AIM projectors support 74% non-regressive. Attention Hetonic supporters. Projectors aimed and in support. Reverberation 68% non-regressive. Neva plus R plus in proper redirection to definitions. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 supporting multiple opening portals. From disclosurenews.it. With that, thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, keepers of the violet flame. Keep shining and blazing this realm with your violet flame of your mighty I Am presence. Have a most beautiful and blessed Samhain tomorrow, All Hallows Eve, Halloween, where the veil between worlds is the thinnest, and the day before this coming moon day, All Saints' Day, where all saints come marching in, for all the saints of all timelines are with us now, along with the ascended masters and all our angelic teams. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, and shine your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.